What's up, Wastelanders? How are you? Today on Settlement Guide, we are talking about something that is becoming more widely known, but maybe not everybody knows about it yet. So have you ever gone to make a weapon mod or an armor mod, and you find that you just don't have enough adhesive? I mean, it's one of the few things that's needed for like damn near any mod. And it's definitely in short supply, except for a few locations in the wasteland that have just an absolute pile of it, like Fort Hagen or something. So if you go into your cooking stations and you go down to utility, you'll find this vegetable starch. Now, as you can see, I actually have quite a few of the ingredients, like quantity-wise. I have quite a bit of the stuff, and that's great because each vegetable starch makes 5 adhesive. But I want to help you figure out how you can get more adhesive from this vegetable starch. So first off, you're going to want big farms of each resource. This can be done a few ways. As you can see, I have a ton of potatoes here in Sanctuary. There is a little trick. You see, I have 30 food and 18 people. The extra food from your settlements will actually get put into your workshop every so often. Why is this important? Well, we'll talk about a few different locations. The first location is 10 Pines Bluff. It's located about here on the map. Typically, if you help out Preston Garvey, you get sent here pretty early in the game. Now, 10 Pines Bluff is important because it was the first settlement I got sent to that had a pretty decent potato farm going. So what you can do is actually just go through and harvest all these guys and then replant them. And then, you know, when they start producing again, you come through and harvest them. I mean, that's 30 plants. That's 30 potatoes. That's the equivalent of 10 vegetable starch or 50 adhesive. You can see how in a short amount of time, this can expand very quickly. The next location on our agenda is Greentop Nursery. So what's great about Greentop Nursery is it actually starts with a pretty decent farm of mute fruit.
You ain't here for me.
Now I have way oversaturated the amount of mute fruit here. I've planted, I think, at least a plant in between every single plant they started with. But that is what makes, you know, that's what makes the farming so lucrative. Now, it's not the most accessible settlement ever, but Covenant is one of the few I know of that actually starts with a little bit of corn. Now, maybe you don't really want to keep your corn here because there's not a lot of room. Alright, well, I mean, harvest your corn and then take it back to Sanctuary with you. And another trick that you can use to actually make it so that you can constantly farm this adhesive is supply lines. If you get the Local Leader 2 perk, or actually Local Leader 1, it's Charisma 6, and it allows you to link your workshops together by sending settlers on supply lines. This is important because all the extra food that goes into your workshop is now usable in the cooking stations at your other settlements. All of your cooking stations, your armor workbenches, your weapons workbenches, they all link to your workshops. And if all your workshops are linked, that means at one cooking station you can access all of the vegetables and all the fruit that you have in any of your other workshops. That's the end of the video for today. If you liked it, please subscribe to us and stay tuned for daily updates. Have a great day.